Hello everyone, this is Danish from jobskillshare.org. In this video, I am going to talk about something different. It's like a project. Maybe you will learn something out of this and maybe you will use it if you are in the same situation. So what's the situation? Let's get on that right now. So let's say, for example, we have a lab right here. Let's say this is your home lab and you are a trainer like me, because this is the situation that I'm having right now because everybody's working from home. So let's say this is my lab environment and I'm going to call this LAB lab environment, okay? But to connect to my students, or it could be anything in your case, I'm using a laptop, okay? So this is a laptop right here. So now the situation is this, that you are using a laptop and basically you're connecting with the world right here. So this is the world right here, okay? So this is the other people that connect to you by Zoom. So you're providing Zoom right here to these other people. There you go, these are other people right here, and they connect to your Zoom based on the Zoom network, Zoom connection. And you are using your lab to basically show them what you want to teach them. So in my case, I'm an IT professional, so I teach a lot of technical stuff and I have to use equipments and things like that. So now here you go. The problem over here is this. Let's say if I'm using a internet connection, an ISP, that this is my ISP right here. And of course in homes, a lot of people are going to be using one ISP. They're not going to have two ISPs because of this current situation. Nobody was prepared for this kind of stuff to buy two ISPs now, right? That's just what that is how it's in our data centers, right? But we're not in our data center right now. We can connect to it, yes, all that kind of stuff, but there's certain situation that we can't right now. So forget about that. The situation right now is going to be normally for you the same way. You're not going to have two ISPs most likely. So you have an ISP, let's say this is called Verizon, Fios, or Comcast, or AT&T, and basically they give you the connection somehow in your house, right? And now you got a problem with that connection. Now here's the problem. How would you then provide your training, right? So you could be anything. You could be a teacher, you could be doing anything. So how would you help people out right now? Because you're in a situation, you're teaching and you're stuck right now because there's no connection. So this is where, of course, you're gonna need some type of connection from other things like phone or some other devices like hotspots or whatever they want to call it. Usually they come with the small devices. You buy a plan, you turn it on, you connect to it. The rest of your home members can connect to it too, and then of course you can do it. So let's say in this case, I have this phone right now. I turn on my data in here, which let me connect to the internet through my laptop. Okay, so I'm going through certain situations right now and I'm gonna get stuck somewhere. Okay, so the situation this right here is that I can, so of course your laptop these days, the new laptops come with only one Wi-Fi built-in connection. So you turn it on, you have only this one Wi-Fi connection, you turn it on, it says Wi-Fi and you connect to it, right? So here's a problem over here. If I have a lab setup for home for people to use, let's say I want people to try something out, or when I'm training they can get into something with me. So how would I do that? I mean, if let's say for example this is an address of .10 and this is an address of .4, then of course you gotta have to do some type of networking, which most of us will not be able to kind of achieve that, right? So the first thing is this, I'm talking about just normal users right here. So number one thing over here is this. I'm going to talk two things right here. One is that, is this data reliable and how can you make it so fast? And other thing is that, how would you be able to achieve this situation? How would you be able to solve this issue where you are not going to go and change things? Why? Because it's being done from security perspective, and that's how it's been done. From the first connection, yeah, it was done the best way because now we don't have that connection, so certain things are not going to work because you set it up that way. Of course, you're not going to go into your phone and get into their network as an ISP. You don't get that level of access where you can block ports and stuff like that. And I'm sure people can find things out, but at this point normal users like me and you probably won't be able to do anything with that. It's just you connect to it, that lets you get the connection, basic stuff, that's it, you're done. So now right now the problem we're here right now is that you are sitting in your home with your phone and that's the only data that you're relying on, but it connects to the Wi-Fi connection. It's only one connection in this laptop and it connects right here. But because of your setup, previous setup, you're unable to open the second network. Now we got a problem. Now, of course, my example is a little advanced for some of the basic users, but think about any scenario. At this point, you as a teacher will get away with you connecting to the phone fine, no problem, right? You'll get connection, and you can start providing Zoom information to these people. But if you were an IT professional like me and you had some kind of setup done like that, of course now I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I cannot connect to .10 because I have not configured it that way, and I don't want to change anything. I'm in a situation. So that's something you have to just agree with me, that why can't you just change, why can't you just do some kind of networking in between these two? But I don't want to, because I don't want to change the current setup, because it has a lot to do with other things, right? So I can't. Simple answer. So what's my solution right here? The solution over here is this, for people, they can use it in any terms, any way, any project. You need two Wi-Fis on that same laptop. So one is a built-in Wi-Fi, and one is something that you can buy, something like this. So you can see this is a USB, and it costs only $7 to $8 on Amazon. I'm probably going to share the link or anything. These are not, affiliate links or anything like that. I don't have that kind of stuff going on these channels. So I will post it right there. You buy it yourself, or you buy another one like that. You just plug in these two things together, plug the USB into the laptop, and boom, you got two Wi-Fi connections going on. So as I'm showing you right now, I'm going to turn it off and show you both, just to show you what options do I have. Number one, I have Wi-Fi 1, which is the current laptop Wi-Fi. The second one is Wi-Fi 2, which is this one with antenna. So I have this nice thing going on, and I plugged it in, and boom, automatically in Windows 10 it will come up. But if it doesn't come up, of course it comes with a CD. Then of course you're going to need to find if your laptop have a CD. If not, then you have to buy something external, or maybe go to their website, download the files, or just go to another PC that has a DVD, copy it in your USB, bring it back to your laptop. I don't need that. I plug it in, it works. So first of all, I'm going to show you the speed over here and just give you a test over here how cool this is. This is such a great thing. So look at this. If I come over here and I click on Wi-Fi, and I basically click on here in Wi-Fi, and I basically see that there's nothing coming up. I'm going to turn it on. Wi-Fi is on right now, and I'm going to connect to the Samsung, which is my phone right now. So right now what will happen, it's going to get connected, and there you go. This is my data. This is my way to access internet. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to our internet over here, and I'm going to run a speed test on that. As you can see, we have a very, very slow network. It's not that slow, by the way. Even for a phone, this is pretty good. 11, even went some point, it went to almost 30 and 25, and I was like amazed. I was like, wow, how's that happening right now? So number one, I'm testing this on a normal Wi-Fi, and because I can see that this, when this gets connected and it's doing download, it's going to blink very fast. So that tells you that there's a data going on. So I'm going to do one speed test. That's not very good. Probably second time it's probably going to be either more or around that. So another test right here, and that's about 11, 12. So let's see how much we get over here again. And that's about 13, and now we're hitting that 2 to 3 megabit per second. So megabits per second. So there you go. It's pretty slow. It's okay for you to do Zoom. To be honest, I have done this when I'm live training on YouTube with other friends, and it was working flawlessly. But my problem right here is another thing too, for because this channel is a lot about IT professionals. Because if I go to my CMD, let's open CMD right now, and I'm going to open ipconfig. Oh, not ipconfig, sorry. I can't type today, okay? Here you go, there you go. So this is what I'm talking about right here. You see, every time I connect to this network, this phone network, it creates its own small networking, DHCP, everything is working. I get an IP address, IPv6, IPv4, no problem, I get it. But here you see I'm disconnected, right? This is the second Wi-Fi. So now let's switch this to a second Wi-Fi and see how does that react with the phone. Am I gonna get a different speed? So I'm doing multiple things over here just to give you more answers to different things. I'm sure a lot of people will start questioning different things. So let's turn it off again, and let's go to Wi-Fi 2 now. And I'm going to go to Wi-Fi 2 and turn it on. And there you go. On Wi-Fi 2, I'm going to connect. Actually, not automatically. I'm just going to connect to it. I'm going to connect to the Samsung. Right now, I'm connected. I'm going to go click on this one. I'm not connected anywhere else. You can see that. And let's go back and confirm how you're going to confirm this. Again, if I'm connected to a network. There you go. Now I got what? I got a different IP address from the top one, 248 and 138 right now. And let's do another speed test. So almost same, or actually less. So with this, I'm getting more or less, with that. But I'm almost hitting that. I mean, I'm just speaking too fast right now, I guess. So 4, 3. It's even hitting 4 right now, 3 right now. So right there you go. So number one, it's not a big deal, right? It's not a big change over there. So we have clearly saw the differences between two. It's not a big difference over here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off again, and I'm going to go back again to Wi-Fi 1 and connect it to the normal laptop Wi-Fi to the data, okay, to the basically my phone. I'm going to connect it back again. So now I'm connecting back again to my phone. All right, we're done with that. We're going to go to Wi-Fi 2. Let's disconnect it from there because we don't want two Wi-Fis to be connected to the same network. Doesn't make sense. So I'm going to run it again. And again, I'm getting almost 12, 13, 14, 15. Like I said, it goes sometimes 20. It even went to 30 at one point, which was amazing for me. I was like, wow, how did that happen? But you can see it's still not good. I mean, it's okay. It's still slow. All right, we confirmed that right now with multiple tries. So let's just close this. Now here's my other issue. This server that I'm using right now is something that I want to use for my lab, my own practice. So I have other servers that I give out to people privately, and they just access it directly. And then I have servers like this, which I want to access and show something on YouTube or things like that. So I click on it, and of course it's not working. Okay, and this is where the point is coming right now for people, that connection is not working. So if I had only one Wi-Fi connection, without me going and changing my network between router to router, of course I cannot do this. And I said before, I'm not going to change that because I have a reason unknown. Okay, but here I'm not going to change all kind of stuff because there's too much involved in there, right? So how do I fix this issue without me changing anything? Because I gotta wait for my other main connection to get fixed, so then I can just switch it back and everything is back to normal. But for now, how do I get away with this? $7-8 I spend, I plugged it into the laptop, I go back and start connecting everything again. So let's do another connection one more time. So Wi-Fi, let's connect everything over here. And I'm gonna do connection on, connect to the Samsung, and connect it. And once I connect it, I would like to prove it one more time that I'm gonna reload and still it's not gonna work. Okay, am I gonna get to the internet? Yes, I can get to the internet by doing this. I'm gonna run another speed test, no problem, right? It's connecting right now. Sometimes it takes a little time because I just did a lot of disconnects, connect back, all that kind of stuff. So sometimes you gotta play around with this because it can happen. There you go, it came back up again now. Okay, so as you can see, even went to 16. Every time we do it, it always go up. So all right, so now I'm gonna go back and connect two networks from two Wi-Fi. Remember, now I have this Wi-Fi connected to my laptop, and I have a normal Wi-Fi that comes with my laptop is already working with Wi-Fi 1, and I'm gonna go to Wi-Fi 2 now. So let's go ahead and connect Wi-Fi 2. Okay, so hold on, I'm having a little issue right here. This is an issue with my laptop. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix this quickly. So we can connect. Let's turn it on and connect back again. So Wi-Fi is connected to our Samsung right now. Wi-Fi 2 is connected to my lab, which is this is my lab right here. So I'm gonna connect to JSS 5G right there. So I'm connecting my Wi-Fi 2, which is this device. It's connected already on the laptop. And I'm gonna try to connect that right now. So is it connected? Yes, it's connected. And it's Wi-Fi connected? Yes, it's connected. Now I want you to watch something. Test again. Let's see what kind of speed I will get now. So let's go ahead and run this one more time. Refresh. Ooh, what is that? There you go. Look at that speed. I did not do any tricks or anything like that. Whether it's working for you or not, I don't know. But for me, it is obviously working fast. Why? Because if I go to my big CDs, like let's say High and Boost CD or 1 GB CD, if I click on the CD right now, look at this. What is the speed that I'm getting? I'm gonna do this, open this. And so if you look at this, both of these connections when they're on, I am getting this speed right here, which is amazing. It's fast, I'm telling you, because your data, when you're just on your data network, it's not going to be like this. So if I go back to my speed test right here and I do it one more time, look at the speed that I'm getting each time I run it. This is just amazing. And I am just using a normal connection. My Wi-Fi is in there. I just use 2 networks and magic is happening right now. Now if you go back, can I open my server? How fast my servers are going to open? There you go. I can open my servers right now. I can get into my servers. I will have no issues because I know that speed is way more than enough. Even if it was working on that 15 Mbps or Mbps, and if it's working for that, the download was only 2 or 3, still it was working, but it was slow. But here it's fast and running. But here's, okay, if you're going to see, be like, okay, can you show me a test where I can just see the real download when you're just on your data network? To remove yourself from the Wi-Fi and then show it to me. Okay, let's go ahead and close everything. I'm gonna pause this because my son is in the background. So right now, let's go ahead and go to a Wi-Fi again. So I have both turned off. I'm gonna click on this, turn it on, and now I'm gonna click on the Samsung Connect right here. So see that my download basically failed. So here I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi 2 now, but here I'm connected to Wi-Fi 1 now. And now if I go back to the speed test, which let's go back or resume this. So tell me now, look at the download speed. What's happening over here? I'm not paying anything more or anything like that. I'm just using the same data connected to Wi-Fi's over here, and then magic happened. Am I getting my result? I mean, the only thing is, as a customer, am I getting the stuff quickly? Whether it is some magic or not, am I getting it quickly? 100% yes, I'm getting it. So if I go back again and download it again, and let's say I click on download, you see the download started. I'm going to do show all, and look at the speed. It is still just doing 1 Mbps at this point right now, 1.5, 1.2, and it's not that fast. I mean, even though installing a 1.3 gigs takes about 13, 14, 15 minutes, but can I make it more faster? 100%. I can just go back and add my second Wi-Fi connected to my internal Wi-Fi, and the magic starts. So let's do it one more time again. Let's go ahead and connect again, and you can see the speed again. Let's go back and connect one more time, and I'm gonna do Wi-Fi, turn on, and I'm gonna connect my data first. Okay, I'm connecting my data first, coming back to my Wi-Fi 2. It's there, still doing it. I'm just gonna connect to my JSS 5G. This is not a 5G data, but this is just 5G on a router. And now I'm connected right now. It's running at this speed, but I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it, resume it, and it is gonna either go up or maybe it's sticking to my Wi-Fi at there. So now watch what happens. If I come back and run the speed test. If I run the speed test is fine, but it's not giving me the results that I'm looking for. So with this, you can see it's going slowly up. Probably is going to go to 2 at some point. There you go. It's almost hitting that. I'm going to cancel it because I don't want it to download it that way. I'm going to download it fresh. Watch what happens now. If I download fresh, show all, look at the speed right now. So of course, if you're using the same data connection, so what happens in between, there's a lot of problems for it to move up to a different connection while it's using the two together. All right, so I had to pause the video, but I will show you another. Also, let's say if in your home, if you have a more faster Wi-Fi, which I do, that was my lab Wi-Fi, so I got connected to that. So I fixed my problem by connecting to the world and actually my lab at the same time. Let's say I don't have that situation, I don't have any lab, it's in your situation. Let's say you have one fast network and you want to use these two together like that. So one Wi-Fi you connect to your phone and one Wi-Fi you connect to your normal fast Wi-Fi. So let's see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and open my Wi-Fi, turn it on over here. So in this case, I have two again. Wi-Fi 1 is going to connect to my phone network, which is a Samsung. I'm going to go ahead and connect it now. And so it's connected. I'm going to go and open 2, which is my FiOS 5G, which is normal router 5G, not the cellular 5G. So I'm going to connect to that FiOS 5G right now, and you will see the speed will jump even more higher than that. So first, let's go ahead and do a speed test over here and run a speed test. As you can see, it's hitting almost 200 plus right now, and it's probably going to hit 200 plus download as well. So let's wait on that just to prove you that it's working. In this situation, of course, then of course the download, the upload speed is going to show up over there too in a second. And like I said, if it doesn't show up for the first time, it's just that there could be a glitch. But sometimes the bar, whichever thing you use, is gonna show something like this. So 203, 218, no problem, right? So now I'm gonna go back again, and I'm gonna click on download, and let's do show all, and let's see now what are we getting. So before, if you check my video, we were getting about 10, 11, 10, 11, and now we're hitting 17, 18, 17, 18, 17, 18, and it's even giving me more faster results. So I hope people learn something out of it. But again, check your data, check with your, what type of system you're using to connect this. It may not work for you, by the way, or maybe they'll just say this is not how it's supposed to be done, or maybe they'll just say, hey, you'll lose your data very quickly that way. So make sure there's some warnings behind it. I did not go into extreme details of how this is happening. I'll have to do a little research because I don't use this type of stuff like on regular basis as well. So I'll find more information about this and I'll let you know. But for now, if I wanted that file, that big file, I don't need to wait. If I have to provide something very powerful in my training, I don't worry about it at all. I have everything very fast, and I can get away with it with easily 1 week or 2 week if the issue is not fixed. But this is a really good backup for me without going out there for home stuff and buying a second ISP, which would be crazy. It would be like another $70, $80 per month for nothing. Here you go. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.